Hey screen printers, it's Ryan from Ryonet. In this instructional video, we're going to show you how to print reflective ink on some odd items like neoprene gloves or poly gloves, beanies, and some running hats. So first of all, reflective ink's a little different than screen printing most ink. One of the things about reflective ink is it actually has a reflective bead in it. Most people think that you have to put a lot of this ink on there for it to show up and reflect when light hits it. The thing is that if you put too much ink on the garment or on whatever you're printing, what happens is the bead gets buried in the carrying base and then you don't see it. So the mesh is very important, and not printing too much of this at once is also very important. It's going to look gray as you see in this can, so a silverish gray. You're not going to get a lot of bright colors out of it, but when the light hits it, it's going to pop. This ink's called Optilux. It's available from International Coatings. Now we do have to mix a coupler into the ink. This mixes in a ratio of 2 ounces per quart, 1 ounce per pint, half an ounce per half a pint, which is what we're going to mix here today. You do that by volume, not weight, so it's about 6.25% of volume. We're going to take the Optilux coupler and using scale, go at volume here. Then we're going to mix this up. We only want to mix up as much as we're going to use, because if we mix up too much, it doesn't last a whole lot of time. A little stain on my spatula there, but it's just dried water base. Does not affect the ink at all. All right, so we're all mixed up. Let's go to press, talk about the mesh, and start printing. Okay, to use this, we're going to use a 156 or 160 mesh screen. Put what we need on there. Make sure it's mixed with the coupler. And then we're just going to print on a test panel to start before we go on the glove. We're going to flood it, and we're going to do one print. Remember, we do not want to bury this ink into the screen or into the garment. So there's just one print. And then once that dries, it'll have a nice reflective bead there. So now let's try onto our glove here. We're using the RPP palette from Ryonet. Good amount of spray tack on there. Because this is a little bit more of an absorbent material, we are going to hit it twice, not just once. So we'll hit it twice there, lined up correctly. Flood up, one solid print. Flood up, one lighter print. And we are pushing that, making sure that we're clearing the screen. There we have a cool, nice reflective sheen right there. Came out great. Now we're going to print this hat. I'm going to bend it to get it flat. Have a little bit of stick there, but mostly we're going to be doing an on-contact print. So once we get lined up, it's just going to line and print accordingly. Then I'll make a little mark right here so that I can place my next hat accordingly there. Bring the print down. Now this one we're going to pull. And I'm going to do 2 prints as well with the flood in between. You can kind of see the sheen there. Now we're going to do a beanie, but for this we're actually using a different platen. This is one of the Action Engineering hold down platens. So we'll line up the beanie, and what this actually does is it allows us to hold an item down without actually using any spray tack. So that way it doesn't move. I can print on it without using tack. I'm going to do a push print on this. 2 once again, because this is very absorbent. Came out awesome. All right, now I'm all decked out, ready to go running. By the way, B2B stands for Blooms to Brews. It's a race in Woodland, Washington that Ryonet helps sponsor every year. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this instructional screen printing video, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome screen printing videos.